Has Lisbon finished building? That's a good question. We'll have a look at after the... I mean, they have gotten the amenities level 5. I'm not entirely sure if they've gotten the amenities level 6 already, because they were working on that, presumably. Entrepreneur. Oh, trade power abroad, commerce production inefficiency. Architects take over. Right, so Lisbon. How are you doing? It's still level 5. Maybe it wasn't actually constructing the level 6. It was just doing some of the extra levels there. Like, there's kind of sub-levels in there that sometimes are still constructed. And are worn down over time. Okay, so we got a core over there in the center. Is that? Oh yeah, this is an area that we could make into a state now. I think I'll wait with that for now. Lucky. Right. How is... Time to upgrade the capital to level 2? Maybe. I mean, we got the money for that, that's true. And if they're not building anything else, we could certainly do that. So what would we do in here? Yield centralization goes up, prestige goes up, global communications efficiency reduction, 10%. Improves communication efficiency for all provinces of the realm in equal measure. Yeah, that would help with the autonomy. Let's go ahead and do that. I wonder how much it's gonna cost, though. The previous rank was already quite expensive. Only 300. Okay. I'm not gonna question it. I suppose we could even get... Well, I suppose over here is not that bad autonomy. A bit of a revolt in Yucatan. We should have an army deal with that if Mexico doesn't. I suppose Mexico is probably just waiting. They've been probably drilling. Actually, speaking of drilling, well, I've been mostly trying to wear down these enemy or rebellions all around my nation, so I've not been doing a lot of drilling. Speaking of, although, yeah, we are almost at 20% professionalism. Well, that's not too bad. 1,268 development as well. We need more people first. I mean, that's true. I mean, we do have one of... I don't remember which one over here where we're trying to make into capital. I mean, it's probably this one. How much do they have population? They got 16,000 residents, which is way too much. Okay, well, let's build up amenities over there at least. Also, let's have a look at other places that might need the amenities. Yeah, that needs amenities. Level 2. That's already got level 2. That's level 1. Yeah, that needs level 2. They need more than level 2 to be fair, most of these, but at least we can get some extra population in here. This one could also use that. I'm assuming this one as well. Yep. Barbados, that's already level 2. Okay, so these build infrastructure, design project. Trying to do this relatively quickly because it tends to take a while. Okay, that's 400 ducats total. It's not too bad. Let's select the provinces. So that's going to cost us a decent bit, but at the same time it's going to increase the population in here. And yeah, getting a capital somewhere in here would be a good idea. Also, how is Tenerife doing? It's 7... Oh, right. Actually, that could use the amenities rank 2 as well. What productions do we have there? We've got crops, plant fiber, sea salt, timber... How is the... Okay, so they used most of the farmlands. Yeah, most of that is already being used. Industrial, there's not a lot right now. There's a bit of houseware and ships, but that might be partially because there's just not... We should be investing in here, but how is the throughput in the productions? It's actually not that bad. So what I suppose I could do... This is all provinces built amenities level 2. I mean, almost. I don't think we have quite that much money around, but almost. We'll take that, and I think what we'll do is we'll also invest a tiny bit in the industries there. It's gonna cost us a little bit, or rather it's like, since the initial industries there are just so small, actually, it might not be a problem after all, because there is a fair bit of extra workforce in there. Now, to be fair, the construction is also going to take some residents. I think it's about 0.5, and then what we put in there might be about point, or like 1 point of labor-ish. It should be fine. Right, so what about, let's see, Tangiers. It's actually quite large. Do they have production for luxury clothing? I don't think they do. No, but they could, because they got the sufficient amount of development. Let's select that. We could also get the admin tech in the meanwhile while we're at it. I'll get the idea group soon. Open new slots. Luxury cloth. More luxuries is always nice. I actually wonder, do we have... We've got 14 over here. Do we have luxury clothing there? No, we don't. Okay, let's have a look at the provinces. This is also 21. Wow. Do you have luxury clothing? Oh, no. You should... Oh, wow. You got basically nothing in here in terms of productions. You don't have forestries. Okay, well, we'll open up the luxury clothing at least. What about this one? Yeah, we could open up luxury clothing there as well. So all the luxuries. Oh, wow. 53 development over here. Wow. Not bad. You're constructing harbors right now. And do you have luxury clothing production? Nope. But the other things you got in decent numbers, I suppose. We do have luxury clothing in there, at least. That one doesn't have enough. What about this one? We've got textiles. We certainly open up some luxury clothing production. You know what? I'm going to open up the timber production as well. Just in case. And maybe we can also open up the hunting. Because the hunting gives a lot of things. Not massive amounts or anything, but like it kind of helps with various sectors. I'll have a look at that in a few moments. Right, so I think I want to go with the Evangelical Ideas. Just double checking that there's... Yeah, no, I think we're going to go with this one. We can almost get the first idea in there already. It seems to be... slightly off. But that might just be my computer. Anyway, so development map mode. I mean, Spain has been developing some of the provinces. 61, I mean, we actually have higher development in our capital than what Spain does. Then Paris, like, it seems like they are focusing on certain things, like bigger cities and good locations and all that. Like, a lot of, let's say, HRE, there's a lot of provinces there, but other than the biggest cities, a lot of them don't seem to be very high development. Then, of course, like, well, okay, there's a lot of it down here. Seems like there's a new nation up here, actually. Oh, wow, yeah, Colonial has lost a ton of land now. Livonian Order is back. Or actually, no, Livonian Order may have been there for a while. Going back to the development map mode, so... Compared to the density of development, we are definitely developing a lot more than most of the other nations. Like, a lot of the time they seem to be developing the capital and a few other big cities, and that's about it. Maybe occasionally some small investments in elsewhere. Get some more conversions underway. I'm getting about 30 ducats per month. Constantinople always seems to lag behind. Yeah, that kind of seems to be the case indeed. Like, to be fair, it might just be because the Turkish Empire, or the Ottomans, tend to have a very hard time expanding. Oh dear, my wife has died. Right, so we could get the extra missionaries. Sure, we'll get at least one. Means a lot more papal influence, which means that we can do the various things that lower our stability without worrying too much. Speaking of which, we could actually... Oh no, we don't have the... Oh, we probably don't have the points actually to do any of these. Never mind. Oh, right, we can get another claim down here somewhere. Madagascar is soon to be ours. permanently. We've got the 10,000 men here. How's the rebellion situation? There might be a rebellion in Madagascar again. Our bureaucratic expansion expired. How much is our bureaucratic or state region now? 41%. Still need to increase that quite a bit. I think we will increase the... or expand the bureaucracy. I think Mexico is conquering instead of us. Imagine coring all of that. Yeah, that would be pretty horrendous. But Mexico is certainly getting stronger. I mean, other than the fact that they'll probably need to spend the next 20 years just hunting down rebellion after rebellion. But, you know, beyond that, it should be fine. Oh, and we should have... oh, wait, no, that's just a diplomat. Never mind. Oh, well, there's the next rebellion. And our army is... well, you know what? Let's just give them manual order. Get down there. Oh, hello. Here we go. Halifax is ours. Or Canada's, technically speaking, but... in practicality, it's ours. Colonialism against England? Where did they colonize? Oh, there they are. You do realize, England, that that's not going to be very healthy for you, colonizing over there. I mean, I'll let you get a colonial nation, so my colonial nation can then conquer it without fighting you. Reaction to warlords. Oh dear. That may be a problem. Oh right, we got the trade fleet down here and I never gave it the orders for it. Oh, and the reaction to warlords are going to rise up now. It's only 3,000 men though. It's actually, in terms of numbers, it's not bad. And we should be getting some more colonies this year. At least one more colony this year. Which would be quite nice. Oh! Oh, Castile is trying to expand, or Spain, sorry, is trying to expand into Mutalba. You can see some armies up to the corner up there, sieging down Spain's lands. To be fair, Spain is trying to expand in a lot of places. I mean, so are we. But, like, Spain seems to be having a bit more problems with the expansions. Oh, excellent. 6,000 men will have the high ground. What is this war about? No, it is against Mutalba only. And Mutalba is fighting against Spain and all the colonies. But Mutalba has a lot of troops. Spain hasn't brought in their armies yet, as far as I can tell. They're probably marching all the way down here somewhere. Or maybe not. Right, but the fleet in Cape Town. Let's give you some orders. Protect trade in South Africa. There we go. Go, 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 Mutalba. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost tempted to give them a bit of subsidies. I think 10 years will be enough. We'll give them 4 ducats. Don't worry, I'll conquer you eventually, but I'll just, you know, let you have your fun against Castile. Just a gift. I mean, gifts would have been probably smarter, to be fair. No need for long term. Yeah. Right, well, get you back to rebel suppression here. There is a lot of territories that we have conquered in the past few years. There's a lot to take care of. Well, the land will come for the interest later. Indeed. We shall. Okay, so there's 9,000 that are going to be in Madagascar. That's not that bad. There's also another 7,000 in Sanhata. Wow, those... oh dear. Oh, well, there's 4,000 men. I think Colombia might be able to beat that. They got a general, at least. Of course, if Peru was to help them, then that would be quite a bit different. I actually wonder... well, there's probably so many rebellions about to happen. Oh yeah, there's way too many rebellions in Mexico. I don't think... although Mexico itself should be able to deal with them. You know what, let's have a look at the subjects. Oh right, it's already showing the subjects. So there's another 4,000, 3,000, 14,000. Okay, that's a bit much. 3,000, 4,000, 3,000, 5,000, 5,000, 4,000, 15,000. Okay, yeah, I think they might need a bit of our help. But I think Colombia is going to be able to take care of that one. At least I hope so. We won our first battle. Yes, we'll influence Canada. Where are you heading now? Gibraltar. England? Yeah, they got their colony, I don't know, maybe a year ago. We got a notification about the colonialism casus belli against England. That's the Azores. Can we... Oh, right, we got Bermuda, didn't we? Let's have a look at Bermuda itself. What sort of productions is there? There's fishery... Well, there's most of the things in there. There's no academic. Like, most of that is just fine. There's no clergy. And there's not enough residents. Oh, there's no amenities in there. Well, that could be fixed. To be fair, we're probably going to be building amenities level 2 right now. That's... Yeah, but that's alright. It's going to take a while, of course. I'm pretty sure they got the manpower in there. Just need one-time investments. Yeah. Oh, the papal sanction for taxes expired. Okay, do we go for Canada? Could try to go for Arabia. I don't think it would work, but we could try. Or maybe we could try Malacca again. Actually, no, I don't think Malacca is going to be a smart idea. Let's have a look at the area down here. What area is that part of? That would be East Africa. Let's try. We might be able to take something. Especially if we could get Zanzibar, that'd be brilliant. I don't think we will, but if we could grab something, I would take it. Oh, new level of professionalism. Excellent. I didn't do a thing for that. Oh, right, now, at least getting the diplomat or the merchant down to Mexico might be a smart idea. I'll deal with the rest of the areas later. Alright, it does go through there every now and then. Good. And I don't suppose, well, Portuguese Mexico doesn't seem to have started colonizing anything on their own. They might not have the idea groups for that. There we go, we dealt with one of the rebellions. I don't think there's any other rebellions right now for us to worry about. Okay, let's cancel these automated diplomats. Because they seem to be bugged a little bit right now, and then we'll put in outrage countries again. Once we can, of course. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, where's this? Yeah, there's a lot of rebellions in here. Okay, I'll just deal with this one first, because that's a close one. Yes, Iberia is the richest trade node, at least according to the ledger. Trade... Total. Iberia is about twice as rich as the next one, which is a bit surprising. But yeah, it's doing a pretty good trade. I mean, that's the reason why we have the highest trade income in the world. Also, the tax... Oh, the total income is now 150. Trade is about a quarter of our income. That has stayed somewhat stable. Okay, they do have quite a bit of morale, actually. Not entirely sure if we'll win this combat. We've got the defensive bonuses, but we don't have that much troops. We've got a bit more cannons, but our front line is starting to falter. And a lot depends on Mexico. Will they jump in to help us or not? Oh man, we're actually taking... We're getting beaten in here. Mexico? Okay, yeah, they are heading down south, so they should be arriving here shortly. At least we delayed the enemy. So let's have a look at this combat. Yeah, that's going a lot better for them. Not to mention, I mean, the enemy was already pretty badly beaten. How's the force limit doing, by the way? It's actually quite a bit down. Ship limit, on the other hand, is as good as ever. Oh dear, are we gonna... Oh, good. I was getting worried that we're just gonna retreat into that province, but no, we're retreating into our colony here. Which, actually, we don't have expedition or the conquistador, but we could do some exploring up here if we had the troops for that. And technically we could just hire the mercenaries again. We've done that before. Oh, Tlemcen has taken Mallorca from the Knights. Interesting. I mean, I suppose they don't have a lot of directions to expand into, so I do kind of understand that. Okay, at least they are dealing with the rebellions little by little. Oh, right, the national focus. You are correct. We might want to go for the Diplo, actually, so we can get the... Well, yeah, we do need to get a little bit in here, but yeah, we don't need the ideas from middle right now, so yeah. I think we're going to switch to the Diplo focus. But thank you. That was a good point. Honestly, so bureaucrats still have a lot of influence. Do we have the points to do any... I don't think we actually have the points to do any of the... No. Oh, never mind then. What I could do, though, is... temporary tax relief, once again. Get the stability up. Does mean a little bit less money, but we've got still 6,000 ducats. I don't think we necessarily need to worry about the money too much. There's gonna be... Oh. More rebel uprisings in Mexico. Oh, man. I mean, at least they are doing pretty good in terms of fighting in here, but... My goodness, that is a lot of fighting that needs to be done. Now, is New Spain fighting... No, they're still fighting against Matapa. I would like to conquer more of Mexico right now, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Although one thing that I could do at some point... Because how strong is the New Spain? 5,000, okay, that's not that much. All the rebellions firing at the same time. And our troops are in the north, reinforcing. Because we could start marching down south a little bit at least. Oh, there's a lot of 4 forts here. That's not too bad. Actually, speaking of forts, can we build the castles, for example? Put one there. Maybe we'll build one over here as well. These do cost quite a bit. We don't want to necessarily build too many, but we'll build one over there. Guarding some of the more crucial locations, getting one over there. These forts will be sufficient, I reckon. We could get a fort down here in the middle. Then down here we got... Oh, that's already level... Oh, is that? That's even higher level. Oh yeah, it's level 3. Okay, so those are not even up-to-date forts, but... Hey, it's better than nothing. Lisbon needs the best fort available. I think it has the best fort already. Yeah, it's already level 6, but it does have that. It's got pretty good garrisons. Oh man, that local unrest modifier from there is pretty decent. Oh. And another rebellion. Well, at least they'll get a lot of practice for their armies. The Mexicans, that is. There we go. Ooh. Where was this? We got a colony somewhere. Oh, there we are. Hello, Matapa. Howdy there, neighbour. Oh, and modifiers expired. Ongoing expedition and people sanctioned war. Right, well, that makes sense. Another colony completed. I think at this stage... We might want to go ahead and start a new one somewhere. Is that one doesn't have a colonist? I know that we got a colonist somewhere. Well, that's one of them. Probably one of the... Yeah, we could recall that one. Oh, right. We still don't have the arm. Oh! Pretender rebels in China. Okay, well. That's fine by me. Is this... Oh, that's held by Spain. Those bastards. Well, right, so the colonists. We're waiting for that to appear. I could do more colonizing down here, actually. To kind of cut off the Spanish lands there, and that's going to be cutting to the wasteland. Also getting a little bit down here. I don't know if... I think the colonial Mexico ends here, and they are still expanding quite a bit on their own. Oh man, there's a lot of silver there. Now, I don't remember, I suppose we did take a decent bit of gold over here, so I suspect that colonial Mexico, or Portuguese Mexico, sorry, probably has pretty darn good income. Oh wow. Yeah, they got a balance of about 38 ducats per month. They got 2,600 ducats in their treasury. Oh boy. I think Mexico could be a bit aggressive. Wars in colony. No casus belli against a country without a truce with them. Oh, right. So we won't be able to have them fight. Don't remember all that. I'm just trying to figure out, was there a way to give a claim to a colony? But I don't think that's a possibility. We can give province. We can do the religion stuff, knowledge sharing, pay off debt, but I don't think Mexico has any debt. Could replace a governor, but no. We don't seem to be getting a lot of monthly income from our vassals, though, or subjects. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. Colonial nation making as much money as the top nation. Now, we got quite a bit higher total income, but the monthly income is about the same. But we just got a lot more expenses, like giving money to our colonies. To be fair, Cabo might have been a bit better location for that, but oh well. Speaking of Cabo, so we got the level 1 capital in there. How about is the communications efficiency? 57. So the autonomy is going, well actually it's going up right now. Yeah, there's basically no tariffs right now, which is a problem. I don't know if there is something that would give us the tariffs. I mean, it's a bit, hold on a minute. Oh, release one of your colonial subjects. I don't think I'll do that. Although colonial Mexico might be interesting to have as a, or continue as playing. In the sense that it can still do some fighting on its own there and all that. It's quite strong economic base and all that. But at the same time, I don't think we'll switch countries at this stage of the playthrough. Oh, we got some new neighbours here. Also, we got the army here. I suppose I'm gonna get a new general in here. Another Piet yet. Oh, 3030. I mean, it's at least decent in fire, but Colonial Mexico could take over Portugal if they were player control. I don't think they have the navy for that. In theory, they could be taking over a lot of the other colonial nations. And like forming a Grand America or something like that. Right, so these are not doing any rebel suppression. I think what we're going to do is down here. Mali has no allies. I don't suppose we got a casus belli against. No, we do have a casus belli against them. Well, why is their Miltech? 22, so they are quite a bit lower. We could do a war. We did get the admin tech at least. Although it's not really that well ahead of time at least, but more or less up to date at least. Right. I'm just wondering, like, I think we may want to get the Diplotechs on time. We're not behind in any institution. Academia is going to be the next one. I'm not entirely sure when that's going to happen. Almost let you have 13 colonies, but Love America have 13 colonies. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, actually, how many colonial nation areas are there? Just out of curiosity. There's 4 in the South America. Mexico, Hispaniola, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course there's Australia and Polynesia. So New Zealand, so that would be 12. I don't think there's any other areas that you can get colonial nations in, unfortunately. Unless there's something over here, but I doubt that. I think it's Louisiana and California share basically all of this. And then Eastern America. But of course the historical 13 colonies, I mean, we're not actually that far away from there either. We've got quite a bit in here. We'll just need to take some Spanish lands here. How much do they have? They only got 1,000 man army. Looks like Nova Lisbon doesn't have a lot either. Bit of a shame. How's the corruption doing? It's going down again slightly. I'm sending more expeditions to East Africa. Because I'm pretty sure that the province that we got here was from Tapa. Not entirely sure if we paid for it or something, I don't know. But we got it. That's the thing that matters. Okay, we got Betsy Maraca. No, actually, that's not the name. Betsy Saraka. There we go. We've been converting this island for a while now. We're just milking all the papal influence points from there. We managed to convert some of the provinces in there, but there's still a lot of work to do. Now that I think of it, it may have been a better idea to go for the admin focus, just to be able to conquer more lands. Also, I suppose one thing that I could do now, improve the nobility's loyalty, is marry a noble consort. It gives more stability. Plus 10 in loyalty. And all that, so that actually seems like a good idea. Now there's quite a bit in here that we could still conquer from Mali. How much is the total cost for the provinces? 169%. Okay, so we'd probably want to focus down on the southern area here. Or the western area here. So that Spain can't take any more land from Mali at least. Oh, hello. I can actually help with this combat now. Now that our armies have managed to recuperate or recover from the loss against the rebellion earlier. It was quite a bit larger army, and then they did have the morale and tactics from us rather than the natives that we destroyed. Oh, right, okay. 19,000. Oh boy. Right, well, we'll go first there. Then we'll figure out how strong these armies are. And then we'll deal with the bigger rebellion if we can. I mean, our ruler isn't bad as a general, to be fair. We just need to hope that we don't roll badly and the general gets killed in the combat. Okay, well. I suppose we'll try to do a bit of rebel suppression down here again. There'll be a lot of clicking. I think that'll do. There's a little bit to the north, but I'll leave that to the local army. So how good are we in Mexico in terms of trade power? We got 43%. Of course, we get a lot from Mexico, but still. It's not too bad. That's almost done as a colony. Probably try to conquer or get more of the... Actually, no, we probably should try to cut as far down here or as deep into the inland as possible to make sure that the Spanish can't just kind of corner me in there. Now, how much does New Spain have again? 5,000? But of course, I don't think... yeah, Mexico doesn't have claims on anything. They probably haven't had the time to build spy networks, although can we see if they are building spy networks somewhere? I don't think we can. At least they do like me. France is the only one that has any liberties, even Colombia is quite loyal. How about... we could maybe do some wars in Peru again. If we take all of this, we could connect at least these lands. Make sure that these two provinces are separated. And Castilian Peru is only 8,000, so technically speaking. Do we have a claim here? No. We don't have a claim here either. Well. I don't suppose. No, I don't think I can set up a... Let's actually have a look at the diplomacy portion here. One thing would be like 1650 or something like that. Where most have been colonized. We're going to ban the idea crew and choose another that will give us the 50% income from colonies. 6% on other colonial idea bonuses. True. Oh, am I not influencing Peru? Well, that's probably something I should be doing. No, I don't think I can set up any focuses for them in terms of, like, start getting some claims. Although, you know what? Oh, right, we have to build a spy network in Spain instead. Let's get a marriage with Spain one last time. They don't really like me. And they'll want a lot of my provinces, and I want a lot of their provinces. Oh, right, it was the province of interest thing. I remember now. Thank you. Province of interest on those two, and then also down here. If Spain is gonna break the alliance soon, then so be it. I mean, to be fair, they have a lot stronger army, so I can't fight a direct war against them, I don't think. I didn't pay attention to... We basically lost no troops in that fight, so I think we'll be fine going in here. That's probably famous last words for this king. Oh, we shall see. Oh, and there's the Sanhajar Separatists about to fire as well. It's another 7,000. Oh no, this wasn't even bad. Well, we can clear out at least that. Oh, there's a gold province down here that the Spanish have. Well, of course we want that. On this one. Oh! Is Africa successful at Chile? Oh! The one between Spanish provinces here. Okay. You know what? What I should probably do is assign these under the trade company, though. As I said some time ago, I wanted to make the kind of the South Africa into groundlands, Madagascar into groundlands, but most of the other kind of African areas here will be just part of the trade company. There we go. Dealt with at least one rebellion, and did we also win the... Well, we didn't quite win this yet, although we might still... I don't know if it's going to be stack wipe yet or not. I think they've got too much troops there still. I do have the -2 on the roll, though. Now they're going into the inland. Okay, well, we'll try to catch them. We've got quite speedy general, although they are going to be there first. But we've got the fort there, so technically speaking, we should be defending... Oh, there we go. That's a sack wipe. We're about to reach January again, and that's what we're going to call the stream today. Kind of 10 to 15,000 more troops. Or to make Spain get to Central America and then use Mexico against them. Yeah, I mean, that is only one way to do it. I mean, hopefully what we can do is we can start chipping away their colonies little by little with our Peru and Mexico at least. And then, of course, in the Eastern America. Like, I think those are the ways we can start chipping away their influence. And then once they start losing their kind of the armies in colonial nations and bonus they get from there, then at that point we might be strong enough. At least with the help of our colonial nations. Oh, and Brazil is also a thing, but I think their Brazil is actually stronger than what we have. So we still need to strengthen that one, although I don't think the difference is that large, but there is a difference, definitely.